Being the first animal to be domesticated, pigeons have a story to tell. Although they've faded into the background of city life, pigeons have made an incredible contribution to human history. For centuries, we relied on them for everything from food, vital communications, to entertainment, to modern-day brain science. They deserve more respect.
The ones you see on the school grounds today are the descendants of domestic birds. Their gritty lives are spent trying to evade all manner of perils and stay one step ahead of starvation. Constant threat. To survive where they're not wanted, pigeons rely on a combination of charity from a few and their own incredible smarts. The feral pigeon is adapted to live alongside humans. This means that humans provide all necessary conditions in order for pigeons to live and thrive. This fact in itself is alarming, as it represents the human capacity to expand, to the point where a whole species of animals live the entirety of their life, side by side with humans. Now that we have the background of the feral pigeon, we can now investigate the huge rumours surrounding the dead or poisoned pigeons around the Mount Lawley Senior High School area. As seen on screen, we see a dead pigeon found behind a bird. This pigeon would not have died behind a bush by itself or by natural causes, clearly. This pigeon was placed by somebody. The question is, who?
The rumours are as follows. The ECU students have been kicking, damaging or poisoning the pigeons around the school areas. Why would someone do such a thing? We'll tell you why. After heavy investigation into this issue, we found out the pigeons have been getting into the ECU's students' food. After heavy builds-up of anger, the students have had enough. So they have decided to eliminate these feral pigeons that roam anywhere in the vicinity of the ECU grounds, which includes MLCHS. Earlier, in our trek to find out more about this pigeon dilemma, we found a pigeon expert who is unnamed and unfaced for safety reasons. Here's our interview with him. Now, with a pigeon expert who will answer a few of the questions we posed to him. Now, pigeon expert, the first question is, the still image we showed of the dead pigeon behind the shrub, can you explain what happened to it?
Well, it's always really upsetting to see a pigeon being mistreated in this way. I guess what I understood from analysing the photo is the greenish tinge right at the tip of the feather on the back of the pigeon. It shows the pigeon's actually been poisoned. It's just a reflex that they have. And yeah, it's been clearly poisoned by the ECU students.
Yes, this is what we feared. Second question we'll be asking is, what else have the ECU students been doing?
Well, there's clear indications of physical violence towards these pigeons, which are shown through the markings on the lower side of the pigeons. Their feathers are a bit ruffled and broken apart, and generally there's just an indication that a predator's been after them. In this case, it's just the ECU students who are the predators.
It's all too much, isn't it?
It's really upsetting to see something like this happening.
Well, we've got to thank you for your time. Pigeon expert.
My pleasure as always, Gary.
We investigated the devastation of the dead pigeon behind the bush and came to the conclusion that, in fact, the pigeon had its neck broken and possibly poisoned due to its odd colour. These acts by the ECU students are just despicable and completely uncalled for. These pigeons that have adapted through human interaction are getting killed because of their natural instincts to eat. The ECU students only have themselves to blame for the pigeon killing. How are we going to fix this problem? We have decided to interview one of the ECU students and ask them what the hell is happening. Here's the interview we had. We'll be looking around the ECU grounds to see if we can find any ECU personnel to give us more on this pigeon dilemma.
Jesus, hey fellas, how you going?
Hello, sir.
Hey,
What's your name?
I'm Gary. I go to ECU.
Oh, really?
What's
what are you
going
doing?
on here? I go to Whopper actually.
Oh, we're just doing an interview on the problem we find ECU students beating up and poisoning pigeons.
Oh yeah,
for no
I heard
reason.
about that actually.
Can you
Yeah,
give us
there's
more
some-
intel on it?
Yeah, there's a couple rumours going around. Apparently they've been kicking the pigeons and poisoning them. So yeah, the staff find them to be a bit of a nuisance.
Have you been doing this yourself?
No, not personally, but I know a couple of my mates are involved in the whole, pigeon attacking scene.
Well, there you go. You've heard it here first.
We as the crew have decided to fix this problem by calling RSPCA to roam around the ECU for a day and end the issue of the pigeon culling. We will stop this problem together. Will you help us? Tune in for next time to see whether we ended the pigeon culling.